No, I'm gonna be here a while longer.
The mayor.
Hey, shush. I'm on the phone.
Gonna be, he's on the phone. The mayor. Excuse me, what? What'd you call me? Still see the reactor through the lights. Got a big pipe as well. So there's this big massive pipe. When you get a view from a certain point, you can see this big massive pipe going through a halfway point. It's about here. Like it literally like shows you where it is on the Shinra. That again the detail.
I'm on the phone.
Are you? Can't tell.
Still haven't put all the fires out. Please, just leave me alone.
The mayor.
Oh,
There's a secret achievement where you have to knock every chair over as well. Like, you know, if you're playing on the PlayStation, never get to do that.
Are you military?
Including the ones that people say. No, I'm just kidding.
It's like
Just
this
kidding. There
when the last one started. Better catch 'em soon.
Here we go.
The mayor.
Like, at what point is cloud going overhead? His man's fast asleep. He's gonna respond to him? The mayor. Yeah, interesting scene about to come up. Yeah, that's the next one. Now when we go back, I can't remember.
The hell's that?
Combat sim. You can use it to train for battle in a virtual space.
You end up
Just
trouble
training
finding
in
it
that
anyway.
thing
The game
really
tells
make
you
you
where he
better.
is. Oh, you have to do one of these, don't you?
Anywhere in Midgar still safe? Doesn't feel like it.
Oh my god.
Anywhere in Midgar still safe. Welcome. What would you like?
This is an actual shot. I'd like the mayor. The mayor. Oh, there's a bench. Because I haven't healed yet. Nope. Yep. Nope. This is where I got them to dance last time. Well, I can't get them to do it. Did I get them all eventually? I think I missed one.
Fireworks to light up your night sky. In a flash, life and love.
I missed 26.
Let me take you
I missed one, guys.
higher.
Without trying, I nearly got them.
Fulfill your desire.
I think I know which one it is as well. You have to do like perfect on the training thing for the dancing. There you go, look, Tifa's dancing. She's up. And Cloud's like bopping his head a bit. Even Barrett, look, he's getting into it. Go back. What's up? I think that was a cool little. I like that. Like, it's a little thing. It takes a while for it to activate as well, so you have to stand there for a minute for them to do it. I accidentally found this. It works with any song. It's not just a song. I think you can change it to like What's the one I really like? Barrett stopped. Anyway, we need to move on. But yeah, I finally got that out. I wanted to show that off. Ba-dum, ba-ba-da, ba-da-dum. Just a feeling. Wait, can I talk to you? The mayor.
You're gonna train in the sim at a time like this?
The mayor.
Are you looking for the mayor? He's not on this floor.
Here we go.
You work here? I don't recognize you. Can I help you with something?
The mayor.
Is the best. I was told to expect
Where's
you.
the gusto, man?
Need access to upper floors, right?
That's
Where's the
right.
gusto?
Before I trust you with this key card, I need to see what you can actually do.
Say what?
Do you know what would happen if you got caught? We're putting our lives on the line here. Prove you're worth it. We have a state-of-the-art combat simulator. It can provide a real challenge, let me tell you. If you beat the sim, then the key card is all yours.
So this is a good sidetrack. If you, for whatever reason, I feel this breaks immersion a bit, but I like challenges like this. But I kind of feel like general consensus would be this was unnecessary. 3-person team versus Mayor is best. But then after this you unlock a bunch of challenges. For some reason you can pick characters, but this is pointless as well. Again, it's because you can do the later. Oh, it's right with the electric. Lightning. Call you like bam!
Guess it's my turn. Back to the limit.
I missed.
You got this.
Let's go.
My turn.
Get out of the way, dude.
Need my help, do you?
All set. Bring it. Take that. Yeah. There. Keep it up.
Buzz off.
Let's do this.
And don't come back.
That's such a hard fight, man. I never understood why they do the whole arcadey thing, where it's like you can set the difficulty mode and stuff like that. I don't get it, especially for the ones that are story forced. Like, it's just weird for me, but yeah. I think for now we can go back to this way around, although I don't think I get a fight. Well, that was the first fight you get in ages, to be fair.
Alright,
It
I've
reminds
seen
you
enough.
playing Final Fantasy
I'm a
VII
man
Remake.
of my word. Here, this key card will grant you access to the 64th floor. You can use the elevator to get there. Once you're up there, just what is it you plan on doing?
Carnage.
We came to get one of our friends. She's being held in a research lab somewhere.
A lab? Then she must be with Professor Hojo. It won't be easy to get to her. Access to R&D is limited to authorized personnel only.
We'll find a way in. Know where we can find Hojo?
A board meeting is scheduled to start soon. It's being held in the main conference room. President Shinra, Professor Hojo, and the other directors will be in attendance.
Think they like surprises? We can even take the president as a hostage. Think of the leverage.
Try it, and security will be on your asses in seconds.
We need to find out what they're planning.
Just
So
grind.
you want to spy in their meeting?
Level up. Fun.
I have an idea. Head to the men's restroom. You can climb into the air ducts there.
Also made
And go
sense to
all
give
the
you
way
the
to the
hint to
conference
get
room.
up there now,
Thanks for the tip.
rather than you figure out just to climb it. New content has been added. So items cannot be used, but HP and MPS light will still allow for each fire. Also, our boy Chadley turns up here.
Cloud, I've been waiting for you.
Cloud.
You haven't forgotten me, have you? I'm an intern in the R&D division here. I took the liberty of hacking into the executive's private network to monitor
Good
your
insight.
progress
You're a
through the building.
robot, dude.
I will support you in any way that I can. I sense a surge in trust. We should keep this brief to avoid suspicion. I look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel submissions. I hope you will continue to help me gather vital information for my research.
Confused, man. I'm still curious as to why I didn't get. Ooh, First Strike's really good. First Strike's really good, by the way.
I look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel submissions.
I think 'cause I haven't done the assess one, because I assessed one enemy in this playthrough.
You want to believe this? I'm different.
Rodriguez. Wait.
Cloud? Huh? You're Cloud, right? Holy shit! It's cool, bro. We went through training together. Damn. So you're still alive and kicking, huh? Some of the guys heard you got smoked, but I told them it was all bullshit. Hey, sit tight, man. I'm gonna go get Kunsel. I'll be right back.
Don't know his name though.
Old buddy.
You okay?
Kyle didn't even say anything.
But you were just...
I'm good. Let's keep moving.
So they didn't say his name there, but they said guy called Kunsel. I am really looking forward to the reveal, or like more about if he bumps into those guys again, because I think Cloud will spare them, and they'll either like be like our way into like the underwater reactor something one day or something like that. And yo, Cloud, yeah, I'll get you in, don't worry. But the fact that he gets recognised there is huge, by the way, because no one's expecting Cloud to be a soldier's uniform until like you revealed, right? But here they're just like they're gonna give you those breadcrumbs now if you don't know about it. So I think it's really cool. Then, if you didn't know about it, then you just think, oh, they must recognise him as a soldier, like as in soldier, first class soldier. But he's like yo, gotta we'll catch up, bro. It's fine. Hell, that could be the side chapter. You know they do like side chapters. Make that the side chapter. You know, after they reveal it.
Better catch up soon.
I want to wait for Kunsel. Can we just wait? How did Heidegger get there? Wasn't he just in an interview?
I trust the narrative is intact.
Rock solid. The people have embraced the Wutai Avalanche conspiracy wholeheartedly. I've almost come to believe it myself.
Wutai's response?
So far, nothing. And if those cowards do react, all the better for us and our story.
Very well. Then we shall stay the course.
If I may, sir.
I wonder if Reaper
There was
carries that
one
plan
other
on.
matter.
Oh?
A message from our man Palmer.
I wonder if Rufus carries that mission on, or if he kind of just goes, no. Wutai War?
Barrett.
Why just shoot a cannon?
I know. We came here to save everything. That's our first priority.
That's right. We only get one chance. Hojo
One
should be
shot.
at that board meeting, so that'll
One
buy us some time.
opportunity.
We need to plan
None
this just
spaghetti.
right.
Ding, ding, ding. You can actually get in the elevator here. It's kind of cool. Not sure where you can go in there. Hang on. Oh.
You do not have access to the floor you have selected.
Ridiculous. Do you know how I am? That's an outrageous accusation. Yeah, I love the view. I was saying earlier on how I love how they show the differences. Some of them are skyscrapers, some of them don't. And they even like show off the fact that Sector 7's on fire still. And even the reactors aren't active, the ones that have blown up. Secret. Look. Secret hidden facility. There's a big massive keycard thing here.
Do you think that's where
I like how
Professor
we
Hojo
appear
is?
as they're
Where he
walking
should
in.
be.
Wait, come back.
An important meeting is in session.
What's the plan?
Little bit of recon. Need to find a way to infiltrate that room.
You hear the words coming out of your mouth. We just gotta find that bathroom so we can get into the air duct. Ask anyone here. They can point us in the right direction.
No thanks. We can find it on our own.
I don't have time to talk.
Oh, alright, buddy.
Hard to sleep when you don't know.
I need something so stiff it knocks me out.
Hard to sleep when you don't know.
Didn't have the staff.
Just didn't have the staff.
Sir? Are you sure you should be here right now? There is a meeting going on, you know.
Yeah?
So what?
You were supposed to deal with the smell coming from the bathroom. It's leaking into the main conference room, remember?
You're worried about a little smell. Who cares about that?
You're gonna get in trouble.
It's always been clean when you need to use it. That's just so frustrating.
I don't recognize you. What department did you say you were from? Yes, what is it?
Why isn't that guy from...
Did you see Sector 7? I can't bring myself to look. I went to the Skyview Hall. It's worse than I imagined.
So they're discussing a reconstruction plan in the meeting?
Yeah. Director Tuesti was preparing a proposal.
You did a good one. Shame
Are you
didn't
allowed to be
listen.
hanging out here on the clock?
Do I look like I'm just some regular employee? Do you know who I am? I am Soldier First Class Scout.
Alright, I'll wait out here.
And I felt Tifa's kind of still hesitant.
You can't hang out here.
Tifa, it'd be better if you waited inside.
Maybe, but this is...
I get her
Oh,
decision.
never mind. You're right. Where are you going? That's the women's bathroom.
And she stops you from walking in that one as well.
Oh, thank God. No one's in here.
Poor Tifa.
Love
Being
to show
anxious.
them what the ones down below look like.
Come on. Let's just find that duct.
Barrow, man. You couldn't get any more obvious than that, could it?
Gotcha.
Full for the suits, no one thinks to report some random people carrying weapons, especially with a man with a gun on his arm, since that was all over the news. Let alone all the CCTV that's in the entire building. I know Maya has some control.
On
but-
guard duty.
Come on.
Right.
So, can I go with you? Don't want to be here any longer than I have to.
Yeah, sure. Just follow behind.
Just jump up there, forehead. It's that easy. Now this, I guess, is a bit. It's a bit of a slow section. Also, in the 1.0 version of this game, I don't know what version this game is. I keep forgetting to look. There was a glitch here, and people got stuck. You couldn't get down again or something. Never happened to me though. Dang, I should have saved. Well, they've patched it now, but... But it also creates that whole, you know what? It's not easy calling around an event thing, so make it difficult. Yeah, there's nothing here, right? You got stuck here? See, it never happened to me. And it didn't happen to me in my... It weren't just like the, both the normal and hard version, it never happens because they did it all before. I've completely finished everything before they ever released the patch. I even tried to recreate it to see how to do it. It never worked.
I'm sure they're safe.
You can listen to
But we live
conversation.
right by Sector 7, and I keep calling and calling, but I still can't get through.
I heard that all the phone lines are down. It doesn't mean anything.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
Copium. It doesn't mean anything. Sector 7 is fine. Don't worry. Nothing happened. Don't worry about it. It's just a bad phone line. Man, when they wake up the next morning to find out the truth, they're gonna be like,
Depending on the board's decision, we may start 2 projects simultaneously, rebuilding the plate and the city. Members of the Urban Planning Division will likely take point on both. Director Tuesti has ordered teams to come up with 3, 5, and 10-year plans. Each team needs to come up with a detailed proposal and schedule. We're going to have to put a lot of man-hours into this, so we'll need to start ASAP. Does anyone have any questions at all?
yeah, you're wasting your time.
If
buddy.
not, then we'll wait for the director to return.
They're planning all this, get 3, 5, and 10-year planning. And he comes back and goes, President, and he just goes, yeah, the President said we're not rebuilding. Everyone's like, what? Just keep building the roads and the other sectors. You think they'd be talking about how to stabilize the other pillars I would be like stabilize the pillars that keep the sectors up, the plates up. I need to make a plan to have a more secure way to hold up a huge thing, and maybe more than one support pillar for it, maybe. A whole plate plus an entire city civilization. All that weight. Yeah, maybe one more pillar is needed. At least. Maybe a few more pillars. Now, I wish you could look to see what was there before you picked, because now I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go backwards. This is a bitch. Okay. I mean, I don't know why Cloud brought his sword along. I would have left it downstairs. I mean, the sword's big enough to take up the whole space. I guess that's why they don't show you can't look around anywhere else. To hide the reality.
This it?
Was that Tifa? I can catch what you said there. Wait a minute. Where'd she go?
I'm telling you, I saw him with my own eyes, sauntering down the corridor.
We don't have time for this nonsense.
He was as close to me as you are now. The shock of it made me spill my tea.
Enough already. If there are intruders in the building, my men will deal with them.
But, Mr. President, sir, I swear to you.
Reeve.
I love the cigar.
Sir,
It adds that
I
extra
have the
flavor.
damage assessment for Sector 7, and I'm afraid the figures are catastrophic.
Spare us the doom and gloom.
Get it.
Was there anything else?
Well, sir, I've also drafted a
That will not be
reconstruction
needed.
plan for... Huh?
Not with the Ancient in our custody once more.
With respect, sir, I don't see how...
Two words, Reeve. Neo Midgar.
This guy is probably one of the
In their
smartest
promised
businessmen, but he's stupid at the
We
same
will
time.
build a new Mako-powered metropolis.
His copium, man.
Mr. President, we still don't know for sure that the Promised Land even...
Look, three speaking sense, and the president's just like, I'll stick to my copium, thank you.
Professor Hojo.
The test results were within expectations. The specimen is somewhat lacking compared to her pure-blood mother,
I know, Scarlet
but for
Throat.
our purposes, she should more than suffice.
So
That
she
smile
can
on
lead us
his
to the
face.
Promised Land?
Well, Mr. President, that remains to be seen.
Like his
I would
movement,
like your
his
permission
facial
to
expression-
secure her
expression,
cooperation
perfect.
through more forceful means. Forceful, yet gentle. She is a precious resource that must be handled with care.
Personally, I've never had a problem with torture.
My armory is at your disposal should you require anything.
I had something more psychological in mind. Better to scar the psyche than mar the flesh.
Interesting that he says that.
Proceed as you see fit.
Good lord.
However, you will not make the same mistake twice. Is that clear?
If I may, Mr. President, I have an idea how we might mitigate the risks. Simply put, we could have the Ancient reproduce. In the absence of a second specimen, we would need to identify an alternative mate. I would start with candidates from Soldier. These would, of course, include S and G types. Quite frankly, there's no telling what kind of properties a crossbred specimen might possess. So, what say you all?
Even they're like, they're like torture, armory. But he's like forcing Hojo's like forcing reproduction, And they were even them two would just see Heidegger and Scar like.
If there is nothing else.
Okay, that's a bit too far, man.
Meeting adjourned.
Please, sir.
Even Scarlet and Heidegger are like, yeah, I don't want to know anymore. I'm out, boys.
Something stinks.
And Scarlet used to say that line, by the way. But even the smile, the disgusting smile on Hojo's face as he says things, like, it makes him crazier.
Anything?
The man in the lab coat. Head of R&D. We follow him.
Okay. And then we kill the son of a bitch.
Not until he's led us to Aerith. That's the plan.
So, when we get to Hojo's lab, I'll talk more about why Hojo. Because one thing that I never see anyone question is why does he just let Aerith go? Like, Shinra just let Aerith go. They let us take her out of the building. They let us escape with her, effectively, right? Like, Hojo could have just captured all of us there and left us in the lab forever, right? But he didn't. He let us go. And it's because everything he just said right there. So he wants her to reproduce. So in his mind, and Cloud is an S-type soldier. Even though he's like, we know it's fake, right? He's an S-type soldier. Because he was meant to be a Sephiroth clone. He was creating Sephiroth clones. G is obviously Genesis as well. So like, there's like that level of like, with Cetra powers will create the perfect soldier. And that's what Hojo's thinking. So that's why Hojo's like, lets him get away. And this is why the theory that I once said I'd want to do out loud, but never make a video of it, is to Hojo is Team Aerith Cloud, or Ships Cloud Aerith kind of thing, you know, as a meme. But yeah, that's why that's there.
I don't recognize you.
I don't recognize you.
What department did you say you were from?
What department are you from then? Wait. That'd be good.
Walking the halls of this very building, who would have believed it?
And then he heard Sephiroth in the meeting, and he was like, "Oh, because Aerith."
To arrange a face-to-face.
Hojo is literally all about
I should
experiments.
like to meet their offspring.
Is he talking about Cloud or Sephiroth there? That's the
But
thing.
that can wait. First, we must have answers. A simple psychoactive agent should suffice. Nothing likely to cause any long-term damage.
Let's go.
Right.
Yeah, you know, everyone says like, "Oh, Aerith and Cloud and Cloud and Tifa and stuff like." Well, he's like pushing the agenda because right now he just made his drop there. Oh, if Sephiroth's in the building and Aerith's in the building, like he's saying, "Oh, well, there you go," because that's how he created. Well, Garth and Ilfana fell in love with, like, you know, Hojo did this stuff and it was also like Sephiroth being born, you know. So he was like, well, this is a 5-head idea, I can just do it again. And get Sephiroth to be it, and then he sees Cloud and he's like, perfect replacement, because he's like, you know, the Sephiroth clone was supposed to be a Sephiroth clone, which is why Cloud is built like this. Now, he wasn't built like this as just a normal like guard, you know. He's, in my opinion, not a failed experiment. You'll see more as I'm saying it now. It will become clearer that when Hojo sees him, Hojo recognizes Cloud before Cloud recognizes Hojo properly. Like, Cloud knows who Hojo is and he knows what he's done. He knows he's a sick experimenter and stuff like that. But Cloud doesn't remember what's happened to him with Hojo. Well, he might have little moments like that, you know, it's like vague memories, whereas Hojo's like, oh my god, it's not a failed experiment. necessarily. At least that's what I think. Like, it's like perfect. We'll see, you'll see. You'll see. But before that, we've got to fight, because this is the end of this chapter. So this chapter doesn't actually contain many fights. So in terms of MP, you shouldn't have really used many MP up until this point, really. Especially if you took the stairs in the hard mode. Like, there's literally, apart from the only time you've used any MP before here is the first is apart from that capsule thing, is when you first get into the Shinra building. So we've gone hours without fighting, really. There's no need to, really. Then the game's like, it's a video game, by the way.
So first, or perhaps instead, this one. This is definitely the one.